What's up, people? I am back again. I am back again. Actually, today, I'm talking about two things. First of all, I'm talking about dealing with overwhelm, and I would also be encouraging you guys to actually join the fight in getting justice for Sylvester. And I'll be doing my makeup as well. So let's get right into it. So, first of all, overwhelm could result from a number of factors, but I'll mention majorly three factors. One is work, another factor is emotional stress, and the last factor is like maybe learning something that you've never done before, to doing something new that you never done before. Mm? So, I just want to tell you how you can deal with this overwhelm because you can't run away from it. People deal with overwhelm, everybody deals with overwhelm once in a while. So there are different ways that people deal with overwhelm. Some people could deal with it by fighting, like attacking the problem head on. Some people deal with it by just ignoring it and just pretending it doesn't exist. Some people also deal with it by um just sort of freezing and like comatose and like going into depression, like just basically just going silent. And I think I actually deal with it that way. And it doesn't help, to be honest. It doesn't help. What you do when you're faced with overwhelm or when you're overwhelmed with in any area of your life is to actually take it one step at a time. Like just take it one step at a time. And you should understand yourself, understand how you deal with stress, because stress is actually can actually be likened to overwhelm. You should understand. So there are a lot of ways that people deal with overwhelm. Some people deal by attacking it like head on, actually attacking it head on. Some people sort of just pretend that it doesn't exist and actually ignore it. And some people just basically freeze and go into like a comatose stage or something like that. What I'm talking about is depression, like basically just freeze and just do nothing. Like, and I think I'm actually part of that last approach because I think I actually have a combination of three of them, but mostly I do the freezing. I just freeze when I'm overwhelmed with something, and I don't think it's a good approach. So today I'll be telling you guys how you can approach overwhelm better. Mm? So this is gonna be hard. Uh, First of all, you have to understand yourself and understand how you deal with overwhelm or how you deal with stress because they can actually be likened as one. They can actually be likened as one. So stress could weigh in as overwhelm and vice versa. But the major thing you have to do is first of all understand yourself, then you can now start taking one step at a time to actually approach it. That fighting approach, that attacking approach, it actually works. It works. That's like the it actually works. But before you do that, you actually have to understand yourself and understand how you deal with things like overwhelming situations and stress. So when you understand yourself, you're able to start taking the step one at a time. One at a time. So, like I was saying, basically understand yourself and take it one step at a time, and you're good to go. So, me, for example, now, if I'm overwhelmed with work and maybe like I don't know how to go about it, and like I just have a lot on my plate, aside the fact that I freeze, I actually attack it head on and actually just go in and try to understand what the problem is and start from there. Actually, work on planning my things. I don't know if you know this Eisenhower matrix also. Like it's a quadrant that is divided into four parts. There's urgent and important, there's urgent but not important, and there's urgent and less important, and I think there's urgent and there's not urgent and not important. That's like the quadrant that those quadrants, those things you do that waste your time. But that one is for another thing. But basically, you can actually use that to plan and distress. Basically, so you just try to reduce that overwhelm, know where the source of overwhelm is coming from, and reduce it, or try to attack it. You know what I'm saying? So just take it one step at a time. You can talk to somebody you trust, somebody you think has more experience with dealing with issues like that, or somebody you think more has more experience with doing something new that you want to try or you want to actually start doing. So talk to people that you trust, or people that you think have more experience. Even if they don't have more experience, you can just ask them. They can actually refer you to people that have that experience and can like put you through or like advise you. And most of all, like I always say, rest. Wahala no dey finish. Try dey enjoy. So rest. To be honest, just rest. Hmm, that helps too. Rest. So I think that's the end of my this thing. Let's now go to Sylvester Oromoni's issue. So first of all, I'm not even living in Lagos, but Lagosians are really doing me proud. Not just Lagosians, people that have actually come out to talk about the guy's case. That young boy was bullied in school, and the school is not providing any explanation as to what is going on. Even the owner, the supposed owner, Lamy Phillips, hasn't come out to say anything. That is just, I think this is the height of this decadence. I don't, because the boarding school these days is just, this is the height of decadence, for God's sake. You cannot take your child to school and be sure that the child will come back safe. What country are we living in? For God's sake. What country are we living in? So that's it, cha. We're still on the issue. They should better answer us. So they should answer us, because mothers have come out. People have really come out for this case. And I was so happy when I heard that Deborah Okezie, that woman, Mrs. Deborah Okezie, they're actually arraigning them in court right now, and I'm really happy because that woman went all out. That woman gave them. See, this is what we need to do in this Nigeria. It could not be your child today, but it could be your child tomorrow, like it or not. So either you learn, and I wasn't surprised they were saying people were still bringing their children to that school, like nothing happened. Egbami. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n ríra ni. Má jẹ́ n rán o, má jẹ́ n rán. If I hear. So, like, how can you hear that kind of thing? But I might not really blame some of them, because some of them might not be social media savvy, so they might not actually know what actually is going on. They might not have heard what was going on. But I checked one of the sister's page, and she was like that. Somebody texted her on Instagram and was like that the principal came to give them a BS story on the assembly, and that probably contributed to most people not knowing, and they actually believed it because their children, obviously, they're gullible children. For the children that actually don't know what's going on, they're gullible, so they probably went to tell their parents that nothing was going on. But seriously, Nigerian schools need to do better. I swear. Is it the case of Karen Apaga we want to start from, or John Doe Davis, that his mom is just getting justice that he deserves? That the boy is just getting justice that he deserves, for God's sake. We really need to do better. We really need to do better. Because it cannot continue like this. Some people will not train their children and will bring their children to school to come and be abusing other children. You cannot use school and run away from parenting. Parenting is hard, but you cannot use school and run away from it. So some children, they actually train the children, but bad friends, peer group, Peer group will not let them rest because they must have friends. They must feel among. In feeling among, you go and kill somebody's child. It's so painful, so devastating. I can't imagine what the mother is going through, to be honest. I can't imagine. Can't imagine, to be honest. I really can't imagine. I can't. I just can't imagine it. I really can't. I just pray God gives them the strength to bear this irreplaceable loss. I really pray so. Because it's so sad. Though when college, you people should talk, oh, talk, let us hear what people have to say. That's how they release press statement and say it's football. It's iron football they were playing. Which kind of rubbish football be that one? Where person till they bleed. Nigerians, as in, they really think that, I know that yes, so we can be gullible at times, but no, 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 no. No be all of us be momo. You should come and explain yourself with sense. With sense, oh, with sense. Stop all this rubbish. So please, those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for, Ghana? I don't understand. I don't really understand it. I don't really understand it. And I don't know, one time I had a very high surge in subscribers, and YouTube was just doing me anyhow. I had almost 300 subscribers, and all of a sudden, overnight, the thing went back to 100 and something. So please, if you're subscribing to my channel and like you don't really know me, please just do well to comment and like my videos. Please, if that's the least you can do, please, because YouTube would actually take that subscribe back. Please, now beg, I dey beg una. So please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. God bless you. So there's just a lot of decadence with the boarding school system, to be honest. If I even thought that my own time was bad, Charlie, these people are suffering now. Please, let's take a moment to pray for those people in the hospital and pray for their quick recovery, because there's nothing that can be compared to good health. So, on this note, I'll bid you guys farewell. Anyone who supports this justice for Sylvester movement, God, please, let us see light at the end of the tunnel. Let us get justice for this 12-year-old boy so that it doesn't ever have to happen to any other person. So that it doesn't have to happen to any other boy or girl, because this has to stop. On that note, till I see you guys next time, take care. Oh, I didn't show you my makeup. Up close. Okay, till I see you guys next time. Take care.